Welcome back to the lab. Last time I spoke at you via your computer screen through the cell phone here in front of me, I was faffing around with headlights on the front of, oh, I gave it away, on the front of the March there, and I had, it happens every time, I had a few people going, oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that. That's fine, like, whatever, they're probably trying to help other people. I've been around the automotive industry for 3 decades at least. I know how to sort headlights out. Jeebers. I was having to muck around to see whether I could achieve the look that I wanted based on what I had there in front of me without sourcing any more materials. It was a disaster, really. Well, kind of, sort of. I mean, don't worry about this one. I've seriously mucked around with that one, and it involves the heat gun. These were stuffed anyway. Like this one, big crack in the lens, so you were never going to get it right. But they had crazing inside them you just couldn't really get rid of. So I had a crack at this one. Oh, funny pun. Accidental, actually. To see if this other crazing could be deleted via various means, and basically, nah. You can make the surface of it kind of pretty shiny with a heat gun. Give it a light sand with some wet and dry, and very careful with the heat gun, but you can also burn it in a heartbeat. There's a patch there that's kind of bubbled inside. Too much heat for too long. Stuffed. You'll never get it looking like that. That's the inside of it. That's brand new. That hasn't been exposed to the UV light and all that sort of carry on. You'll never get there. You'll get close. So anyway, these have been tookenerised apart. Lovely good reflectors inside these ones, and I got some more headlights. I got some more headlights from a mate who demolition derbied one of these, so he took his headlights off, and these were crusty and yellow looking and terrible, but look, they came up all right. They polished up just fine, so there you go. I can do this. I don't need to be told. But I didn't really like them. These are silver inside, and everyone will say also your original ones. I just dunked my head on that, which we'll get on to soon. The original ones were chrome on the inside. So Nissan's made about 60 billion different versions of the headlights for the K12 March. That might be a slight exaggeration, but certainly more than a few. Should we put that up there and scratch the carbon fibre roof? I wasn't convinced. I did it again. Get out of the way. It looks better than what it was initially with the chrome lights with all the crazing. Better than the ones that are on the bench over there that are destroyed, and tried tinting them and everything. It sort of worked, sort of didn't. So I took one apart and I did that to it. What do you reckon about that? I think that looks awesome. That's pretty much on the money. Like the lens, unfortunately with the black behind it, makes the lens look worse. So you have to go full Monty and get it really, really good to even get a moderate sort of look out of it. But I think that's where we're at. That's on the money. Another option would be, I'd go and get it again, but I can't be bothered. That chrome piece that we got up there, if we paint that piece black and then we lay carbon fibre over that, it'll have a carbon fibre inlay inside the headlight, which I think would look pretty snazzy, pretty damn good. I'd like to delete these little, are they the indicator? No, they might be park lamps. I'd like to delete the park light / lamp, but yeah, I don't know. That's going to be very difficult to do. If you could heat up the lens and squish it flat and get it looking right, then that would work, but I doubt you can do that. It's going to fail. So I'm in the process of taking that side apart to get that light out, to do that to it. There we go. If it wasn't stuffed before, it is now, as they say. Heat gun softens up the sealant, and then you can carefully prise it apart. Obviously, you don't put too much heat in one area, you'll stuff it, as I showed you earlier. So I took the inside, what are they going to call that? It's not a valance, but the inside trim or whatever, cover, is outside of the environment. Oh, I can't hold the camera still enough. That'll look great. That'll be fine. And this lens has had some sort of debauchery going on there. Fortunately, we have another one, same right there, and that doesn't have any debauchery, so that one's going to go into here. That'll make that better. And I'll transfer across, I haven't even talked about it or shown you, the manual adjuster. So it's just got a little screw there for the height, for the uppy downy bit. And this one, that had, oh, I've lost it. There it is. Electric adjuster. Like on the Navaras, there's 3 different positions you can put the headlights in if you're towing stuff and things, and there's a manual adjust there as well. That wasn't going to fit in. Which side was it? That side. It wasn't going to fit in that side because of my piece of trim that I have there. So rather than adjust my piece of trim, I took this off and stuffed a screw in it. But that's, I don't know, it weighs something. So we don't need that. Right, I'm going to swap some pieces around. Then we've got to clean this up. Look, you can actually see, despite it looking pretty good, you can actually see a little bit of yellowness to that, even though it has been polished. And it needs some more polish, especially around the corners here, because that yellow that you leave there will make this look yellow way out here. So I'm going to get on with that, scratching it. And also, I'm not sure if you hear it. Yeah, you can hear that. This is all, it's very gritty and dusty and dirty on the inside of it, most likely because of that. So things to clean up. Yeah, I skipped a few steps. Beautiful. Well, good enough anyway. They're never going to be super duper perfect, and I'm not trying for that. They are much better looking what the other ones were. That's basically the best combo of bits and pieces that I can cobble together with what I've got. And I suppose it's still functional. Should we find out? They only go if the engine's running, unfortunately. Are we in neutral? I can't see. Oh yeah, we're in neutral. Oh, yeah, push that button. Oh, look at that, it goes. Oh, I see headlights. Yeah, they work. It's not that happy with the headlights being on while it's cold. Oh yeah, you can see all the crazing in the screen. Like I say, they're not perfect. I'm not going to try and make them perfect, but that's better than what I had. Yeah, there you go, they work. Oh look, very bright. Yay!